They're little manatee heads that you're gonna have floating around. I was like, that's. I mean, a bag of manatee heads does not sound cute. But when you put it, you know, on the cards, on the things, they look very cute.
Do you wanna? Do
you wanna
Fanda
boogie, Fanda boogie,
Do you wanna
Fanda boogie, Fanda boogie?
Do you wanna Fanda double
Fanda
boogie?
boogie,
Yeah! Fanda boogie. Do you
Fanda
wanna Fanda
boogie, Fanda boogie? Do you wanna
Fanda
boogie? Yeah! There you go. There you go. Double Panda Boogie for Kima and Cosmic. Thank you all. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so we're gonna go over here and talk about what's gonna happen, what we have going on. Yeah, Matt's like he was about to portal away, y'all.
Just subscribed. Board G7 Rain 1.
Okay,
So this is our generation, Jackie.
This is our
how our
generation,
generation does
yes.
it. This is how
This is
younger people do it.
And then there's also this one. And
Would
then
you like to know
I think
how
this
my
one.
generation does the heart?
Oh. Yeah.
So if you ever see me do that to you, it means I love you.
Totally.
And then this is the Asian heart, right?
Yeah. We're going to raid into Duchess, who's on playing board game arena games. We usually raid Time Roller, but we're gonna do it a little bit differently. So please copy the Nightbot command, if you would, and show Duchess some love. If you're not following her, feel free to follow her.
Hold on. Wait 3 seconds.
Got it.
2, 1. Say all that again because they were in an apple.
Oh, you adholes. Don't clip that. We're gonna
Please
read
clip
it.
that.
No. You little turd. We're gonna raid it to... That almost worked. I gotta really find out where my box cutter went to. The ceramic one I bought. So this is a snake one. Reel in your destiny. So basically, you're trying to grab the snake, but not the eels. Ah! Okay. And as with all Oink games, can you put it back into the box?
That's the game after the game.
Exactly. So there's a bag. So cute. They're little manatee heads that you're gonna have floating around. I was like, that's. I mean, a bag of manatee heads does not sound cute. But when you put it, you know, on the cards, on the things, they look very cute. But
No, you told me, Panda Angel, you always give it to the person with
That's
the highest
true.
score.
That's
see?
true. That's
so,
true.
if you're gonna blame anyone, it's Panda Angel.
That is... I do want to go to Breakout Con for Game Jams, but the problem is that it's at the same time as TCTC. That was right on top of my forehead. Sorry, scrolling. But yeah, I love TCTC, so.
That's my Phantom
Show.
It's the
Panda
and Phantom
Show.
Really?
If I didn't make a noise, it would have been perfect. I had my finger on the button and everything.
What the hell, Panda?
Like, okay, I'm gonna time this perfectly, and then it didn't go off, and I had to press it again.
Oh my god, you just freaked yourself out. I don't know why that's so funny, but oh man. Oh, I needed that. Thank you.
And then we both started laughing quietly like
Because I know why you did it, and I'm just like, oh, she did it again. But not only did she do it again.
Can't see. Oh, there you go. Okay. No, that is oven. That is oven, not Coben.
Not Coben.
Okay. Okay. So, you already revealed 3 heroes from the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you place your meeple there,
Mm-hmm.
right? And where are you placing it? Are you placing it to add to?
No,
There we
no,
go.
no, no, no. What are you doing? That's the wrong piece, sir.
Is it?
It is. It's this guy.
Oh, okay. My bad.
What are you doing in my garden? Go to your own garden, sir.
I thought I was supposed to put it in your garden.
No, you put the hedge in your own garden and you move in my garden.
Alright.
Seeing collection.
Again, but not only did she do it again.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that just says I'm
Actually, we're gonna go back in time since you put the starting soon screen on. So we'll just start this whole thing again.
That was for the VODs. I'm gonna cut it apart, okay? Dang.
It again, but not only did she do it again.
I do want to go to Breakout Con.
It's the
Panda
and Phantom
Show.
That was a seamless transition for the first time. I feel so accomplished.
Ladies and gentlemen, Panda's finally learned how to stream. Let's give Panda a hand. Yes, all the applause,
Yeah,
applause.
thank you,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, thank the Academy. Thank your friend. You've earned it.
Yes. After 109 episodes, I finally got it timed perfectly.
No, you told me, Panda Angel, you always give it to the person with
That's
the highest
true.
score.
That's
okay?
true. That's
So,
true.
Wallfat, if you're gonna blame anyone, it's Panda Angel.
That
Do you wanna? Do
Do you wanna
Fanda
boogie, Fanda boogie,
Do you wanna
Fanda boogie, Fanda boogie?
Do you wanna Fanda double
Fanda
boogie?
boogie,
Yeah!
yeah!
Fanda boogie. Do you
Fanda
wanna Fanda
boogie, Fanda boogie. Do you wanna
Fanda
Fanda boogie?
Yeah!
Yeah! There you go. There you go. Double Panda Boogie for Kima and Cosmic. Thank you all. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so we're gonna go over here and talk about what's gonna happen, what we have going on. Yeah, Matt's like, he was about to portal away, y'all.
Okay, there's
So this is our generation, Jackie.
This is our
how our
generation,
generation does
yes.
it. This is
Hey, you know-
how
This is
younger
the,
people do it.
and then there's
Oh.
also this one. And
Would
then
you like to know
I think
how
this
my
one.
generation does a heart?
Oh.
So if you ever see me do that to you, it means I love you.
Totally.
And then this is the Asian heart, right?
Yeah. We're going to raid into Duchess, who's on playing board game arena games. We usually raid Time Roller, but we're gonna do it a little bit differently. Hello everyone, I'm Panda. Welcome to my channel. I forgot to put on some other lights. It looks fine. It looks fine, but if I would remember to do this. I'm not gonna do the one on me because it's too hot and it's bright. Maybe I still need to. What the hell? There we go. Just in case things change because I have a skylight. You know how it is. Hello everyone, I'm Amanda Panda. Welcome to my channel. Thank you, Cosmic Beat, for subscribing 6 months in advance. Oh my god. Thank you. That's very, very kind of you for the support. How are you doing? Thank you, Dutch, for your raid. I always enjoy your coffee and crowdfunding. I'm sorry I'm gonna miss your Spiel stream tomorrow, but good to see you. James Brazil, hello! Happy birthday! Everyone tell everyone, and tell James. Everyone tell James, happy birthday, because it is his birthday. How are you doing? He said in Book of Nerds Cribbage and More stream, 45. That's good. That's like, right, you're on top right now. Thank you so much for being here, James. Are you gonna do anything fun for your birthday? I'm gonna be chatting about what I did for my birthday. So, always good to see you, but thank you so much for being here. Happy birthday, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Then we have, let's see. Cosmic making a lightsaber joke. It's hot. Hello, Soli. Good afternoon to you, sir. I know. He's a youngin'. He is a youngin'. Abtrube, welcome in. Yay! All the fun. We're all Christmas break babies. Everyone within this like early well, I was 2 weeks early. So Christmas New Year babies are having birthdays around this time. We're Virgos. For anyone who wanted to think about it that way, which nobody wanted to think about it that way, but there you go. Because you have to count back 10 months, not 9, in order to get the right time of conception. But then that's also like plus or minus 2 weeks, so you never know. You never know. Yeah, so I was away for a weekend plus 5 days. Let's see. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 5 days. I was away for 5 days, visiting a Loan Shark and Taco Maniac. It was a lot of fun. Stayed at their place, hung out, did a lot of stuff, which I will talk about. But yeah, catching up on my birthday. James says, being here with friends is good fun. We'll go for a short walk. Enjoy listening in while walking and seeing flowers. Aw, that's amazing. That's lovely, James. But yeah, so I had a good birthday. My birthday usually spans a while because no one's ever free Labor Day weekend, which is totally fine. So I haven't seen majority of my friends yet. But yeah, we always have fun hanging out. And, you know, birthdays are birthdays. I think you get to a certain point where your birthday doesn't matter or you don't want to celebrate, and then you get back to the point where it's very important. So I don't know where I'm at. I'm just like, oh goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Anyways, both me and my cousin's birthdays are about a week apart. So we had birthday dinner at a sushi place. So this is the dragon roll. And we have a caterpillar roll in the background. And I'm trying not to show everything. There's the caterpillar roll. Wait, that's another roll. So we had like 4 rolls and a noodle dish and tempura. It was all very, very good. To a new place that we've never been to. And then they gave us, I don't actually know if they charged us or not, but their macaroons, ice cream sandwiches that were pretty good. Very sweet, but pretty good. Sang had a disco ball and everything, which I did not catch. But it was yummy. And then what's fun is that when you celebrate anything in their place, you get a little, you know, Polaroid picture. And then, oops, did I go the right way? Yeah. And then they put it on the wall. So this was ours. So yeah, it was fun. Yeah. James, do you have dinner plans with family or anything? On the day of my birthday, my mom bought me a cake. So we had chocolate cake. I actually took a slice with me over the weekend and had it at Taco Shark's place. I don't know how to say there, you know, Alone Shark and Taco's place. But yeah, I did a stopover in Houston. So this is Houston downtown. I love pictures from planes. I love taking pictures from planes and looking out the window. That's why I love window seats. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. Good trip. Then I got to Louisville. I have so many pictures of their cat Finkel, like way too many pictures of their cat Finkel, but he is so photogenic. I love him. Yeah, he's so fluffy and soft. So good. And then there's him. He's like the typical cat. Like, he's so cat-like. He's a cat. I don't know why I'm surprised, but he's so fluffy. I love him. And I love that he's a tuxedo too. And he has perpetual grump face just because of his coloring. He's not a grumpy cat. Yeah, but he's very, very cute. He's not. Well, he snuggles with them. He doesn't snuggle with me. But yeah. There he is on the table. He was not supposed to be on the table. Next to a game that Shark punched out. James says, no special dinner plans. Meeting with friends tomorrow. Nice! Are you gonna play games or not play games? I think Alone Shark was like mentally preparing herself to like play games all weekend, but we didn't. I flew in because I had to wake up at 4 to catch my 6 a.m. flight. That I was like, oh, I'm gonna potato. And so I potatoed while they watched a football game because apparently it's college football season. I'm not into that much sports. So then I potatoed and I was so tired that I would like fall asleep, but then I would wake up and like watch a little bit and ask a question about what's going on. And then my eyes would just, I was so tired that I would fall asleep again. And Alone Shark's laughing at me because, well, Finkel was sleeping. We were all on the couch and Finkel was sleeping next to me too. And so like we were both napping while they were watching football game, which was funny. But yeah, I would wake up and ask something about or comment on a thing or ad, you know, and stuff, and then go back to sleep. And I learned about the tush push, which is the only thing I'm gonna remember about football. Is that they're one team, I think it was the Eagles, like really like uses the tush push. Basically, they all go behind each other and push each other's tushes, so that they can just move the ball a little bit and run out time or something. I don't know the details, but yeah. So there's a thing called the tush push, and no other team makes the tush push work as well as they do, or know how to break their tush push, which is just hilarious. Hilarious. Yeah, there you go. Look at that green eyes. And then, so we didn't play Propolis. We played Widgets, that night after I woke up. Ben Osteen. Hello, Ben. How are you doing, friend? I'm gonna see you this weekend, right? Right? Planning on heading over your place sometime Saturday, but because I have to cull and sell, and I have a table for Sunday. I'm selling games, so there's going to be a lot of franticness this weekend, and then I am going to be selling games to help pay for some stuff. But yeah, but I didn't bring any games to Lone Shark's place. They were holding some games for Gen Con for me. I picked those up. So I brought there an empty suitcase, and the check-in person was like, "This suitcase is light. There's nothing in it." I'm like, "Yeah, I gotta bring stuff back." But yeah, so this is Widgets. Let me see. Where's this? There you go. Zoomy zooms. This is Widgets workshop, where basically you're trying to complete robots and basically match the different aspects of the robots. Basically, each robot has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts to them, and you're trying to find all 5 parts of a single robot by either taking one with one finger from this random pile, or flipping over 2 and taking one and dropping one. And you're gonna find the legs, the arms, and then the head and torso. And if you like get all of them, you get like 30 points. If you're missing like one limb, but you find something similar but not exactly the same, most of the time you'll be missing like one of these bottom 2 aspects, and then you would get 25 points. So each aspect is 5 points. And we played it very nicely. Like, we didn't take limbs and parts from other people, so all of us completed all 4 of our robots perfectly. And then Charlotte won because she did it first. So there is that. Hey, Games Mama, how are you doing? Yes, Ben, I want to come over. Yeah, but I might have to come over either early morning or in the evening. So Deadpan, welcome in. Thanks for redeeming your daily ball. How are you doing? How are you all doing? While I'm chit-chatting about what I played over the weekend, I want to know what you all played over the weekend. As you can see, this is beautiful Charlotte's finger taking one thing, and there's like parts of the time when they're like just peeking out. And you're like, can I grab it? Like maybe I can grab it. Like, so it just depends on who you're playing with. Yeah. Oh yeah, Deadpan's given James a birthday cake. That's right, it is James' birthday, James Brazil. And then, as you can see, I did finish 4 widgets at 30 points. But yeah, every time you can work on 3 robots at a time, and you're basically just trying to combine them all. And if you can see, like, there we go. They're all the same parts. And what's really fun, though, is when they're flipped over, you're looking for the silhouette of the part you want in order to take it, because otherwise you can't see anything else. You can't see the icons or anything. And I think they were saying how they wanted to play it where everything starts face down, and you're just randomly picking things face down. And it might be more fun that way. So, but I think this was a Kickstarter, which I didn't even see. So it's fun to play at other people's house and see what they have. What's really fun about the weekend was Kestrel drove down. So Kestrel, me, Alone Shark, and Taco hung out at at Alone Shark and Taco's place. Stayed over and had slumber parties and stuff, and we played games. But Kestrel brought her cat, Navari. I keep on calling her Nayabari, but it's Navari. But yeah, so Navari is a little bit more skittish, but warmed up to us. She's very pretty too. And this was like breakfast was yummy. Was donuts the next day. This is on Friday morning. I got an apple fritter. Oh, and the donut holes were so good. Yeasty donut holes are the best. And then Charlotte made homemade Pop-Tarts. Stayed up till like really late last night, Thursday night, to make the crust, and then woke up early this morning, Friday morning, to make the Pop-Tarts. And it was a brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart, which was really good for the tailgate. And it was me and Kestrel's first tailgate. There's Nowhere again, just hanging out, acting all innocent. And I got to give Finkel a little treat. Look at that. Look at that. But before we were leaving, because we were waiting for Taco's parents to buy the barbecue and come over, I taught Charlotte, Lone Shark, tag team from, I think, Hachette. And she beat me. She beat me. But, you know, it was good. Hello, Americana. How do you make holy water? You boil the hell out of it. Great job. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. Yay! Okay, cool. Everything's still in order. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, American. I'm just chit-chatting about what we played. So, oh, come on. Oh no, went the wrong way. Yeah, so tag team. Charlotte, she beat me. I was like, oh, I was 1 card off of defending myself, and I'm like, dang it, this does have a lot of memory to it. I mean, not too much, but it's some. And I was just like, what? And every character has their own ability. I did get to flip over to the bear side, but didn't get to use the bear side that much. And my golem was helping the bear a bit too much, so it died. So then Charlotte won. But yeah, it's a fun 2-player game. And then me and Kestrel's first tailgate, just checking it out. We had barbecue. It was very yummy with cornbread, the Pop-Tarts, and cookies for dessert. The cookies were brought, not homemade, but this is still good. Yeah, and it was yummy. And then got to see the marching band. Now, everybody came out for this game. I think it's the first game, maybe? I don't know. But, like, the baseball team was there. The volleyball team was there. The, what else team? Basketball team was there, as well. Just hanging out. And, they showed everybody the teams and stuff, and everyone cheered for them. And then it was the dance team was there. female only cheerleading squad, the co-ed cheerleading squad, were all there, and I was so confused until Taco told us the thing. I was like, when did you get all of these squads? Of course, the band was there as well. Also the color guard. Also, the ROTC was there. I was like, wow, everyone's here. But I did not remember my college. Well, I didn't go to a university like this. I went to Cal Poly Pomona. But we didn't have this. We were more of a tech school. Science and tech. But yeah, I don't remember high school having all of this either. But yeah, a lot of people love the Cardinals. And apparently they're called the Cards. And I was like, why don't they have cards to sell? It's the cards, right? Because the Cardinals cards. And I was like, we should have been playing cards. But no, everyone's playing cornholes. I'm like, this is the cards. The Cardinal cards. That should be playing cards. And we spelled out cards a lot. So I was like, are they not board gamers? They're not. They're not card gamers. Which is sad. Missing opportunity. Yeah. But everyone was wearing red, black, and white? No, red and black. So me and Kestrel borrowed some shirts from them. And this is, yeah. Foglight! Hello! I love pictures. You should post more of candidates of everyone. I'm not you, Foglight. I don't do too many candidates. And I would not post a candidate without permission. But, yeah. This is the everyone's coming in. What is everyone in order? Are they all just... Oh, they're warming up. That's what it is. That's what it is. And this is not even the team. This is the guest team. Like right? The guests are always in white, except for the Cowboys. Yeah. And then, if you look down there, there's... At the very front is Taco and Shark. Like in the very, very front. I was like, I can see you. I can see you. We were a little bit higher. It wasn't too bad. There they are. Yeah. My camera's not too bad. But yeah. But they didn't like it that over here, if you see behind them, there's like VIP section are really expensive, which blocks them from like hanging out and chatting with the cheerleaders and doing things with the cheerleaders, you know, like chats and stuff, which is sad. Yeah. And then they had the Navy parachuters parachute in. Let me see if I can hop over to when they do parachute in. Because they did something. Okay, no, you're still flying. You're still flying. But I was like, what's going on? Yeah, see, there's the parachuters. They were parachuting in. And then they, like, flew down double. Like, they connected by their feet. And I was like, that's very much like love bugs. In Alabama, we had problems with swarms of love bugs during their mating season where they connect to each other to their butts. And then, and they would fly around connected. And you might, like, drive into a swarm of love bugs. And that just reminded me of that. And so they like separate and then come down. There. Yeah, it's the Navy. But the other people, they almost came down completely. Wait, here we go. Which was really cool. So it was 6 parachuters coming down. Come on. Yeah. Okay, so this is them, like, you know, I would be so dizzy. But yeah, they came down and they almost like came like straight down. They were like right above our heads. But I'm like, dang. Yeah, see, look. They're so close to the ground before they even separate. Look, they almost... I don't know how they did that. That was really cool. Yeah. I was like, what the hell? So yeah, the other parachuters came down singly because one had the cardinal flag. There it is on there. So, eee. That was almost a perfect landing. Yeah. So, and then I got some pictures of Cheer Squad. And then us in the front row taking pictures together. And so like towards the end we moved down, me and Kestrel. And it was funny because like they were losing. Defense was not defending. And then me and Kestrel decided to play post blow, and then they had some really good runs where they ran like a lot of yards. I don't know what 30-yard run. I don't know what they were. You know what I'm talking about. And they got goal. So yeah, so they got points. But for like a long time they were like behind by 20 points or something. So yeah. So they were very happy. And then so I guess when we played post flow, we helped turn their luck around because sports is a very lucky game. Like there's a lot of superstition. And Taco's like, if they had lost while me and Kestrel were visiting and watching, we would not be able to visit and watch again. So there's that. Or there was that. So that was funny. There's another Finkel on the couch. Hello, Tom. Nobody knows what you're talking about. I was talking about football. The second day we just played football, and I have kitty pictures. I don't know. And then I got to eat. This is a biscuit place that J-Bell really and Kestrel really likes. I got the seasonal sweet potato pancakes, and it's a biscuit French toast and chicken instead of chicken and waffles. And I don't know if I like biscuit French toast and chicken because the biscuit doesn't soak up the egg custard mixture that well. Yeah. Food. It's so funny. Foglight goes, cat. And then Tom goes, food. And I'm like, yes. That is the whole thing today. Yeah, and then we went to the Pride Parade, which I was like, my first real Pride Parade. Or Pride Festival. Not a parade, Pride Festival. So, and this guy was so cute. He saw me wearing my panda shirt, walked up with his hand. I'm like, what's going on? And he gave me a panda pin. And look at him wearing a panda shirt. And so it was very, very cute. And I was like, thank you. And then gave everybody else a pin. Oh. Cat food? No, Mayor Kanda. Food cat, not cat food. I did say cat food though. You're quite right, sir. And then they had the Pink Pony Club. I was like, dang it, I didn't have a pink pony pin to give to them. But yeah, so they were giving out stuff, and big bar was the happening place. I got a lot of pictures of doggos. There's a lot of doggos at the festival, which was very, very cute. Oh, that chihuahua. And then I was like, oh, Shark and Taco should win the Pride draft. But they did not, unfortunately. I saw these. I was like, that's me and Shark mixed together. I don't know if we're very dreamy or very spooky. Yes. Yokio Taco Bell. Yes, that's right. Yeah. I love them. Yeah. On the brink of tears, but having a cup of tea. Yep. These were all very, very good. So that was really awesome. These are magnets. What is it? Oh, never mind. That is not. Doggos. Yay, more doggos. So this dog was not looking at me until his owner was like, beer? You want some beer? And then he goes, what? And I was like, what? This dog is a drunk. Very cute. Afterwards, we went to the cat cafe and rescue nearby that Shark volunteers at some point. And got some drinks and got to cuddle some kittens. This was their bathroom door. I thought that was very, very cute. But there's really kittens that are like needing homes, and they have an upstairs for adult cats, and they basically go to they work with the Humane Society of Louisville, and the Humane Society brings over cats that live there until they are adopted, or swaps them out, and they have the highest adoption rate, which is awesome. The cuter you are, the less you have to pay for your drinks. Very true. I know, Violet, but you have to leave. It's only 1 hour slots. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. Yeah. Yeah, they had a lot of kitties, and I was playing with them with the wand. This one's so cute. This one's Munchkin. He did get, all 3 of the kitties, the kittens that I showed you so far, did get adopted already, which is lovely. Munchkin. And they have, you know, there's little ones, there's bigger ones, there's some that are napping, there's some that are playing. And you could pick them up and cuddle them because they do want to be handled somewhat, but you know, you have to be gentle and stuff. And there's always a volunteer watching. And then I thought this was funny because the word play is on the window, and that's the shadow, and all these kittens are like just like lazing around. Yeah. It's so cute. So good. No, they're hiding underneath or in the little cat towers and stuff. So I picked up this one that's sleeping. Woke him up, tried to snug him. Yeah, but he was not. And there's one of them. Look, you're so pretty. Yeah, there he is. He's like, why'd you wake me up to hold me and take a picture? And then he like yawned and walked away. I was like, I just want to tackle. I want to huggle you. And this one, look at the arm, the paw near the face. It's just adorable. But this one got, she got adopted real quick. So, yeah. And this is us at the Pink Pony booth. And then we came home, and had dinner and met up with my friend Lee, who I playtest, games with. And, he was up in the area for gaming with his friends. And then came over and it was like, I love rabbits. I love eating rabbits. And I was like, oh, but do you like playing games with rabbits? He's like, yes. So we played Moon Bunny. We played a lot of games that Alone Shark and Taco had on their shelf of opportunity and didn't get off yet. So that was a lot of fun. Moon Bunny is great. And I was like, oh, I did get like 1 or 2 rules wrong. I was like, oh, I forgot about that rule. But yeah. They also got the deluxe Kickstarter, like I have. And this is mine. I was the start player. Fantastic Factories! Hello, Joseph. How are you doing? And then we played Charcuterie. I taught Charcuterie. And we played it. I think Charlotte won. I won only 2 games out of that whole weekend. My birthday weekend, I won only 2. Charlotte beat our butts a lot of times. Joseph, what have you been playing over the weekend? Yeah. I played Charcuterie with Charlotte. Paula says I've played Charcuterie. Yeah, it's a fun, easy little drafting game. And then we played, what is this one called? Mission Control. Where is it? Mission Control Critical Orbit. So this is one of those games that's best at 4 players. And one person is Mission Control. Or Mercury 3, which was Taco. And then each of us had our own games that we had to play. So like I was playing with Polyominoes, and I was Houston. Charlotte was India and playing Sudoku. And then Kestrel was Germany and just trying to sum up doing the math. Like she was a math computer. And what would happen is you would roll numbers, right? The mission control will roll numbers that he would choose 2 out of the 3, and then we write those 2 on our boards. And so, like, Charlotte needed to cross out, you know, rows and columns. I needed to use the same number to make these polyomino shapes to give to Taco because he needed to make pipes, you know, combine pipes to connect these 2 controllers, these 2 valves. But, Kestrel would allow him to open the valve so he can move the valves around to connect them to the pipes. And then he needed like actual valves sometimes on the pipes themselves to open. So that's how he would get valves from this bag through India's light board. If 4 rows or columns was done in a half of it, then he could draw one. If 4 rows or columns or 5 rows and columns on the bottom half, he could pick which one he needed, and he would get half ones in order to make complete ones. But then he could, you know, make complete ones there too. to keep the flow. I think of gas or oxygen going. It was oxygen to make sure they had oxygen. So we lost the first time, but we won the second time, which is great. And after you were done like writing, you had to say, Houston, I don't know, cassette or something, control, because we only had, I think it was 20 minutes to make sure he had enough oxygen, which was crazy. And we didn't, we just put on a timer, but we didn't know like what time. We didn't have like a thing where we were watching the time go down, because that would be way too, what do you call it? Stressful, but it was not bad. Or like you just tried to write down the numbers as soon as possible. Fantastic Factory says, at PAX West, I played Duck and Cover and Panda Royale. Suzanne was our game guide for a little bit. Suzanne's an awesome game guide. Yeah, and I missed PAX West, but that's awesome. And I also played Prototype of Satchel Quest and the new Oink game, Trend. Nice! Yeah. Satchel Quest looked really cool. And then, the next day, so Sunday was our game day. We played a lot of games. And then I left yesterday, Monday. Let's see. Thursday was me flying in. Friday was the game. Friday was the football game. Saturday we went to the Pride Parade and the cafe and played a little bit of games. And then Sunday was all gaming. And then Kestrel left, and then I left on Sunday. But we played Dino Sitters, and I thought that we were the baby dinos and they were gonna babysit us. But we're the babysitters. We're like teenage dinos, and we're babysitting eggs, like younger dino eggs, on our own player board, or getting food to feed them before we like get them to play together to get them points, or use food to bribe them to move around our own board. And when you bump someone out of a spot because you need to go there, they get free food, but we didn't really bump. And then there's a rainbow pool that gave us like polyomino shapes we wanted on our board. But that gave us points, and that was this rainbow track here. Did I put it on the next one? Yeah, okay. So yeah, so like if you want to see, like it's so cute, it's so pretty. But like this is mine, and then you keep your own score. So these were my scoring objectives. And so like the only thing I got wrong is the rule I got wrong, because I didn't remember, was that when you move them using the bribe action, they can no longer move at all. Even if someone who didn't have a bribe action can move them, they could not move, which I was like, oh, that's even worse. So it was kind of hard, and no one was bumping Charlotte enough. But Taco won by a large margin. Are those dual layer boards? They are, yes. So this is a dual layer board. Actually, I think it's 3 layers, because you have the indented there, then this, and then the rocks are higher up. And then these are dual layer boards. Your board's not dual layered. And then this board's not dual layered. The main board's not dual layered. And you only have 12 rounds, which is 12 turns, to get the most points possible. But it's really nice. Yeah. So that was Dino Sitters. Definitely plays better at a higher player count. I think they didn't like it at 2 players because you weren't bumping each other as much. And I did suggest that, like, there's another game that I liked, which is Worker Placement. I forgot. But in a 2-player game, if you bump something, you got something, and the other person got something. So that it would more incentivize you to bump other people, which might be better with this game. So, yeah. But it's very pretty. Then we played this game, which I was like, oh my god! Everyone keeps doing the things, and everyone's getting frustrated because the things keeps on moving, and it's a rondel game. And a little bit of engine building. So wait, do I have the name of the game? What is the name of this game? No, come on. Did I not? Oh. Maybe I have it here. Let me look for it. I think it might be coming up later. There it is. Transmissions. So there it is. So everyone has access to these 4 robots, but everyone has their own deck of cards. The deck of cards tells you what you can do, like which robots can move, and then you move the robots in order to, to do the actions in the spot that they're in. So like you're gonna get stuff to pay for the cards, like the robot upgrades, or to pay to lay pipes for points. And you need energy as well, or you're gonna get stuff from the forest. And so yeah, it's really nice, except when you need to get a certain, like, because these cards are set collection over at the top left corner. If you need a certain thing, but then someone does not move those robots and the spots are like blocked, it's very, very frustrating. Or they move the robot that you need to move in order to get this exact thing, is also very frustrating. And in a 4-player game, like, I could not look at the board at all until it's the player right before me's turn, because yeah, it was very frustrating. But it was fun. But then also, if you have someone that's AP, like, you gotta check out, because like, yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I do use BG stats. I know. That's how I remember as well. How many con weekends would you do in a row before you need to stop? Man. In a row, as in back to back, I could only do 2. I would never do multiple con weekends in a row. If I could help it, I would not do 2 weekends in a row. I would only do 1 and then have 1 break. James Brazil backed it on art alone, but I feel like the shared. But I like the shared robots, yeah. The board state does change a lot, yeah. Could you do every other weekend for a year? No. I would die. I would die. I would hate myself. Plus, I wouldn't be able to hang out with friends over the weekend. I would miss so much in my local area. But yeah. Yeah. Let's see if I have a picture. Yeah, so if you look, like, your robots, you can fill these up to get more points. But also, like, each of these, like, this doesn't give you any ability, but does give you points for set collection, while the smaller ones give you abilities depending on which robot you use, and then that robot will get the thing on the board, and then you can do anything on underneath that robot. But most of the time that does give you points. Like, I mean, it does cost you energy to use that robot. So I didn't use a lot of my starting robots. I did not like it. And you can only hold 7 cubes to do stuff with. But I did lay a lot of pipe. I was the pipe player. Yeah. Well, I could do one every couple of months. Well, yeah, plus you're in Canada. Yeah. Fantastic Factory says, you have friends outside for game cons? I thought we were your only friends. I have friends that don't go to cons. That I need to make sure I keep board gaming. But yeah. Yeah, there you go. A little bit closer view. So yeah, that was fun. And then we played Drop Drive, which is, it's not dexterity, but it's a little bit random because you're dropping the ships that to do things with, and you can only get points every other turn, which was interesting. But there's a lot of extra modules that you can play with that we didn't do. But so you're just, I shouldn't have. Let's see if I can. Nope, that was it. So yeah, so the previous picture before I closed. Actually, can I do? Let me see if I can open it back up again. There it is. So you have a pirate ship, and you have your own ship, and the pirate ship just takes things off the board, but your ship, you're trying to collect salvage for points, energy to move more, these asteroids to turn in for points. But you have to land on these planets that look like D12s. And you're landing on the planet to turn in the points to get the thing. It's very quick game. But yeah, what you land on, you get to deliver passengers, which also gives you points. You get to basically also sell salvage. You get to turn in the color asteroids, and then you get to explore to make your ship better, which are cars. And they have like set collection and stuff like that. But yeah, but we never went after the pirates to get back stuff onto the board. I think that was a mistake. But yeah, it's interesting. I would definitely want to try it again, because now I know how to play. But yeah, so drop drive's interesting. Oh, okay, where am I? Here. Yeah, I like the pipe puzzle. If you like that part of, try out botanic. Okay. Hello, Simply Confused. How are you doing? I have not heard of botanic. Botanic. Why do I say that word? Botanic. Botanic. Let's see what botanic is. Oh, nope. That one? I have played Pipeline. Is it this one? Botanic? With an I? Super Confused says, just got home from work, saw you were streaming. Just in time for some relaxation. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what game that James Brazil, whose birthday it is today, for those who came in a little bit late. Yeah, this one I think is what you're talking about. I do like Pipeline as well. But done, it is on BGA. Oh, Board Game Arena. Oh, okay, cool. That means I can play it. I can try it. This is the game that Ultimate Treehouse is the game that Charlotte was unboxing when I first came. It's very, very cute. They got it for cheap. They got it for like $15 at Barnes & Noble sale. But these mats are neoprene mats for each person. And then, you know, these are all wooden bits, so it was like a deluxe copy. Yeah, deluxe edition for like only $15. So I was like, dang. Yeah, so they got some nice sales going on. And basically what you're doing is you're gonna get a card, play a card, and then build parts of your treehouse, which is here, to play it out in order to get points. And so yeah, so what the cost is in the bottom, but then the weather makes things unbuyable or you like if it's too rainy, the wood, you can't build wood stuff and stuff like that. But the more frustrating part is you can only basically play one card at a time unless it was like a bonus reaction card. And then like towards the end you would always be maybe every other turn you wouldn't have enough resources, which sucks as well because people can steal resources for you, so you didn't want to, you know, build up too many resources. So it was very interesting, and I loved the rule book was saying how, you know, explain different rules in different terms. So it was very beginner board game friendly, which is nice. Yeah. So I enjoyed it, but it was like there's so Finkel's food is underneath the games, and he's like, I want my food, people, humans. You see my bowl is empty. It's not, but it's not the food that he wanted. So yeah. And then, oh, here's more. There's drop drive. Here's more examples. See, I have upgraded parts of my ship. Like, I wish I had more cargo space. I think that's an important thing. But then you have, like, specimens you can collect for points. And that's where I got most of my points. And there's, like, someone you can transport and deliver things. So I had the least amount of points. But yeah. But people didn't want to fight each other because, you know, I had a +4 on my dice roll. So you didn't want to fight me. But they fought each other. But you can either drop but you can also move around the solar system if you had energy and stuff. So, yeah, it was very cool. And the cards just gave you extra things to do. Oh, this snake thing was how you know how far you can move and what things you can pick up. This is basically your path of flight, which I thought was really interesting, and I think that's really cool. And maybe that like miniature war game should have something like this, a modular like thing, so that you can see how far you can hit and stuff. But yeah, this was really nice. And then as I was packing, a certain Finkel decided to go in. Hey, Kima! No, I'm glad you had a nap. Thank you so much for subscribing, my friend. How was your nap? Good to see you. I'm just showing more cat photos. This is... Finkel's a black tuxedo cat, so he like blends in. I opened it to like pack, and he's like, I'm just gonna come right in here, and like it fits me perfectly because the two, handlebars like are far enough that he just fits between them. And I was like, I can't take you home. And Charlotte's like, please don't take our cats. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? So yeah, I think Finkel's like, if I just stay here, you won't know it's me. And then this is a big box, which is just for me, so... The nap was glorious. I didn't even see him there for a sec. Oh yeah, I know! There's multiple times where we're like, where's Finkel? Oh, he's laying on the black chair. Where you're like, oh, it's a black cat on a black chair. Attempted cat liberation! Exactly. And then the last thing we played, because I had to end my birthday weekend with a panda game, was Panda Royale, and guess who won? This panda. That's right. We did play with some of the expansions, and one of them was that if you could at one time get 6 different colors. I think I did it here. Here. On round 8 I had my yellow starting one, which I didn't know people could steal. A purple, a blue, a green from the wild, because you see this 4 is a blue, orange, red. That's a wild. It counts for everything except for white. And then I had white, and then I had the pink, when you're the lowest scoring, because I had 45 and they each had like 50 something or 70 something. So I had 69 points, and I got this pink one, which is 10 through 90 or something. And so, yeah, after that, I was like, I got extra 40 points and extra 70 points. Or else I was losing pretty bad. And of course the white dice came out, and I had to steal dice. And then Charlotte started yelling at me for stealing her dice. But she was the one who was winning. And then she stole from me. And I'm like pointing out, but Taco got 50 points in a row. And that was over here when I had only like 31 and 17. And I was like, why'd you steal from me then? But yeah, it was very fun. James, you do need to play this game. This is a Dice Goblin's favorite game. That is very true. So yeah, you definitely need it. You're chucking a lot of dice at a time, which is very, very fun. But there's another black hole picture of Finkel on a black chair. And these chairs are like bar stool chairs, which I liked being so high on the table because you can kind of just lean in and reach easier. Like when you're in a when your elbows are like right in line with the table, it's like harder. So I like being taller than the table. So these were great chairs for me to play games on their board game table. I was like, great choice, guys, great choice. But yeah, there's another kitty picture. And there's the last few pictures I had of him sitting in the chicken in the sea. Box. There's his yawn. Look at that! Look at those teeth. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, he's such a distinguished gentleman. And then, I had like an hour or two before we had to fly. Charlotte drove me to the airport, so we played Intel, which I've never heard of, which is a great 2-player game, which I really enjoy, but now it's like you can't buy it anymore. I'm like, why? Why did you show me a game I cannot buy? Oh man. Under the sea. Under the sea. Yes. So yeah, this was a very fun one. It's like tic-tac-toe, but more. And each of the little hexagons, you're trying to get either a triangle or 3 in a row, like straight line. But then if you do, you get to put your meeple on that hexagon, which means you control that. It is an area control game, but you don't like take anything from anyone. But where you put your cube is where the next person can place their cube. So if I place a cube on a yellow, then they have to place their cube on the yellow hexagon. And then they place their cube on a blue, then I get to place my cube in the blue hexagon. So, like, it's really interesting, and I'm like, okay, I don't want them to go onto this hexagon, they're gonna block me, or I don't want them to, and you're like, oh, if I can get here, and the center's not always the best, but it's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this one. I need to figure out if I can pick this one up somewhere. I keep my eye out. But yeah, it's a really quick 2-player game, and it's like back and forth, so very nice. And I did win, even though Charlotte's a shark on this one, but I did win, so it was a lot of fun. Maybe BGG Marketplace or Noble Knight, yeah, maybe. It's from 2017. Seems to be out of print. Yep. It was a small print one. I think they got it at PAX at an indie booth or something. Which is why it's like hard to find. But it's very fun. I really enjoyed it. And then we played, oh, yeah, so Taco was working on Monday, but we got to play a game over his lunch break. And this is, I think, Mystic Manor. Did I put a thing out? Where is it? What is the name of this game? Nope, there's another Frinkle. Oh no, hold on. Where is it? I know I took it. Hold on. I'm gonna look on my phone. Timey! Welcome in, Timey. How are you doing? Hello, Board Game James. Shout out to Time Roller, who was playing Vanguard. I was lurking. But thank you for the raid, Time Roller. Constantly says is here to give you a smooch. I know, the kitty. Yeah. Board Game Jam, there, Timey. I can roll dice across the screen. Look at that. I know, but they don't actually move from their 20s, which is so funny. Like, it would be funny if they would roll and you would see, like, what the dice was. Yeah, you would need a GIF. Oh, I don't know, right? But it'd have to be somehow random. Yeah, you played Vantage. Yeah. It did move. Yeah, if it flies around, it bounces. Yeah, see? Look, there's a bouncing head right there. But yeah. Oh yeah, I was looking at what the name of this one is. Called. Board Game Stats. This one is called Mystic Manor. And you are basically wandering through the manor. If you have more courage, you get to wander further. If you have less courage, you don't get to go as far, but you want to go into this manor and clear it of ghosts, of apparitions, and of goblins. Imps. So, but you only have a certain amount of things you can hold. And so the imps, you have to have a net to catch them. And then you have to release them to get money, to get paid, because they don't want to kill the imps. The ghosts, you have to fight them. So each of the ghosts have a different number on them. And then you have to roll 1 die, which is that one, and then fight them. But if you had different tools, they would help negate your dice roll. You had a dog or a cat would help negate your dice roll. So there was that. And you could steal art and sell them on the black market. I don't think it's stealing, but taking art and selling them also gives you a lot of points, which is how Taco won. And then the apparitions are from the art, and they go into the attic, so you need to go up to the attic and you need to give the apparition an item, like leave something in the attic so that they would go away, and then you would get points. So yeah, it's fun. It's like, but also what's cool is that you stamp, so you cannot move to anywhere that hasn't been like searched or found or like discovered yet. So you can move to where all the stamps are, where we know there's no ghosts, or you can move to where there's things, and then after you move to something, like where you end up, you get to pick or fight, up those things, and you can drop things off if you're too full as well. But then you have to discover things orthogonally adjacent to you as well. And then the game ends after 12 ghosts, apparitions, or imps are like found and released. So yeah, so it's fun. It's quick. We liked it. We did it in time for him to go back to work. So. Board Game J says, I need to do a TikTok stream to get set up to be able to multi-stream. They want me to go live 3 times for 25 minutes before they let me use a virtual camera. What? You have to stream. Why can't you use a virtual camera? Like, you can't use OBS for TikTok? Like, you have to stream for 25 minutes on TikTok 3 times with just the front-facing camera before they let you use, like, an OBS? It's only stealing D-Waltz. Yeah, it is very cute. So this paper pad is paper, and on the other side is for 4 to 5 players. So yeah, and then it comes with the stamp and the ink pad as well, which is nice. Hello, Heavy Cardboard. How are you doing? Oh, D-Waltz, there's so many ink pads out there on the market. It's just a regular black ink pad. You can buy anything. I kind of want to give them a rainbow ink pad so that they'll have rainbow ghosts, which would be really fun. But yeah. TikTok will then have you use a plugin to make a vertical canvas after they let me use an OBS cam. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. But TikTok's not made for lives, right? It's made for short form and you scroll. That's interesting. D-Waltz says, it's not one of those self-inking stamps. Nope, it's not a self-inking stamp. Although there is replacement inks for those as well that you can find. But it's not a self-inking stamp. It's a regular wooden stamp that you smush. Let me see if I have a picture of it. Thought I had. Oh, nope. That was the Finkel. Nope, that's a dog. Let me see if I can... history... This. Okay. I know I took a picture of her stamping it. That one, no. Oh, there's the stamp. That's me stamping. But you see how it's just a wooden stamp? And there's the stamp in the ink pad right there. So there we go. Yeah. People sending all those tiny screen takers. Really, lives on TikTok makes the most money. Oh, that's interesting. D-Waltz says, it's like a combo game and crafting. I know, right? I don't know what they're gonna do with the papers after the game is done. Oh, wait. I did not fix that. But yeah, Jess is wonderful. Go follow Jess. But I did not fix that. Where's my timers? There it is. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so that's how Mystic Manor is. I like the company that brought this game out, and they're, Charlie and Taco are good friends with them, so. Oh. So then here's my last Finkel as a black hole. And from different angles, you cannot tell that there was a Finkel in this little cat bed. It's a black cat bed. Now, the center of the cat bed's like pink or something. But you couldn't tell because Finkel is like literally in the middle of the bed. Like takes up the whole bed. It's a donut to him. But yeah, it's very cute. Jess is wonderful. And then there's a good service dog I saw at the airport on my way home. And then this is the sunset because I got home late. And went straight to In-N-Out and ate In-N-Out for dinner. Because I'm a Californian, so it wasn't a red eye. I just got home like at 8 or 9 p.m. So I got to see the sunset. But yeah. You social people In-N-Out. You social people and In-N-Out, yes. Yummy In-N-Out. So that only took me an hour. So now let's play some Flip 7. SoCal. Yeah, In-N-Out's good. And now my cousin, because he picked me up, so I bought him dinner, got a 3x3, which is 3 cheeses and 3 patties. But he got it protein style with onions. And I was like, 3x3, that's a lot. That is a lot. I don't know about that. But yeah, he enjoyed it. So. But yeah, that was my weekend. That was a very fun birthday weekend, especially since Cass actually came down and, you know, work from, because she's remote as well, so got to play games with us, and that was very fun. So I'm very grateful to that. But does anyone want to play a quick game on BGA with me? Oh yeah, what was the game that you were saying is on? Oh, it's Bull something. It was Botanic. Botanic. Oh yeah, Botanic is here. There it is. But it's 2-player only. So, but that's fun. I'll do it. Add it to a list. Want to learn. There we go. Does anyone want to play Flip 7? I want a monster truck rally this weekend. Oh, you went to a monster truck rally. That's fun. I went to a college football game for the first time. And tailgated. Oh, dang, you start like okay, so we left the house around 3, got there, it was pretty close. And then ate and hung out and walked around, and they were giving away free stuff until like around 5:30, 2 hours, I guess. 6 start, but didn't get back to like 10. No, that it went 6 to 10. Football games are long. And then I guess because of all the timeouts and all the waits and the, you know, the stuff. Oh yeah, plus the halftime. But yeah, then because everyone's trying to leave at the same time, we just stayed at the car and ate, you know, desserts until we could get the cars out. So, yeah. But I'm glad I was not driving. So, I guess no one wants to play Flip 7? No one wants to play 7 Wonders Architect with me? I am doing so bad at this. Okay, so I do want to play that. Why can't I build this? Why can't I build this? Oh, because I've already built it. And it's not adjacent to a thing. Let's see. Undo. Let's see what... Oh man, I'm gonna do so bad. Does anyone not need... Let's see. He has 2 blues. What does he need? Is anyone gonna play a rock or a wood? Nope. This one is a... Oh, he's gonna play a wood. So I'll play that. Put that there. And hopefully they're gonna choose. Oh, it's brain in a jar. It's not... dead last again. Boo. It's gonna do something, I think. Oh no, I should have done... Okay, hold on. Oh, I can't undo. Dang nabbit. That's my bad. Fog light, what do you want to play? Okay, so the clues. Okay. I had to run, grab medicine for driving, so no Flip 7. No worries, James. Have a good birthday. Hello, Legends. I know you played a lot of games this weekend or during the week. What did you play? Let's see. I'm at Rumble Nation. I need to either take the tactic. I think it's too early. I'm gonna roll the die. Let's roll the die. Let's see what I get. I could do 2 at 5. Where is the thing? Oh, here it is. So I can do 2 at 5. Oh, that would be good. Why do you have 2? Oh, there's no. That's okay. I could do 2 at 4. Oh, this is mine. The whites are showing me where I could be. I could either do 2 at 5 or 2 at 4. And that's it. I mean, the 4 is going to... I mean, that 5 is going for 6. But the 4 is going to 8. But the 3 is also going to go 8. I think I'm going to go here. Confirm. Okay, let's set up flip 7. Stay connected. Flip 7. Okay. This. Who's coming in? Foglight. And then suitably confused. Suitably confused. I'm confused. I can't find you suitably confused. I'll have to do this. Legends. The last games I played were Lost Ruins of Arnak, Spider Temple with 3 random people in Omaha, Nebraska. Oh yeah! Then I played 2 games of Cubitos with workers from the hotel I'm staying at. What? That's cool. That is cool, Legends. How was your trip? You were the confused maple. Confused underscore. Oh. There you are. Yeah, I was confused about your date. And if anyone else wants to play, we have a lot of room. But I'm just gonna chit-chat for a little bit. Oh, Legends is not... Oh, it's still in the States. On the mainland until the 20th. That's nice. Are you meeting up with our friend who plays games? I know you're meeting up with your girlfriend, right? G-Walt says, I would, but my dog is currently laying on top of me. Yeah. Well, you're confused everywhere. But sometimes you're not suitably confused. Which confuses me. Which is totally fine. You know what? Let's just do a quick game at 3, and then I'll get to calling my collection. Unfortunately. What is going on? There's incompatibility with one playlist level for this one. Oh no! Cancel. Oh, there's Kima. Why? What happened? Hold on. I did not have any restrictions. Why did Sibley Confused get? There you are. It's a friendly game. Starting out with 4. That was confusing. But Kim got in. Yay. Okay. Kimma must hit or stay. Oh, you have the doubler, Kimma. Dang. Kimma's gonna hit with a 12. I have a 9. I gotta hit. Not a 9. Yeah. Let's see what Foglight. Foglight has a 0. He's safe. You're safe. I've been to a baseball game. That was my first. I've been to football games, but like in high school or middle school, but never in like college. I was a Pee Wee cheerleader. But then I was told that like these college teams, these NFL cheerleaders do not get paid. They get paid like $50 for a game. I'm like, what the hell? That is so stupid when these like football players get paid millions of dollars. I'm like, what the hell? Legends did by Roth, Explorers of Navoria. Nice flip tunes. Some sail away from the game store here. Those are all good games. All good games. Great purchase. Where's Foglight? Foglight, where are you? Oh, Foglight! Are you still here? There he is. I just needed to sing song his name very, very off key is what I just did. Yep. I said it was your turn until I refreshed. Oh, I see. Oh no! Super confused. What happened? What happened to Super confused? Oh, you just stayed and scored 12 points. Interesting. I'm gonna hit one more time. Watch, watch, watch. Oh, you know, Kima with 42 points. Sorry, Kima. It's 42 points. I gave you 42 points. You could have busted. Ooh, nice, nice. Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's gonna hit. Okay, okay. How do I feel? One more, one more. Ah! Oh, I knew it. I knew I was gonna bust. Ah. I knew it. Oh no! Spotlight's coming. Oh no, he stopped. Oh. You chickened out. You chickened out. Oh no. Oh, Spotlight. Are you going to flip 3? Ooh, yeah. Go, Spotlight. Go, Spotlight. Go. Yeah. Oh, man. That was a good flip. 3. Now 5. And a 10. Oof. I need points, though. I'm gonna do that. Oh, you have a 10, 11, though. Oh, yeah. You're gonna stay? You're gonna stay and be safe? Nice. Emma? Emma, come on, come on. You know you... Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, no, with this 11? Okay. You know I gotta flip another one. Okay. Okay. Oh! Yeah! That's what I needed. Oh, no. I needed something a little bit higher. Come on, game. Oh, no! You busted! That was a 12. Oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna stay. I need some points. I can't be a 0. Okay, Kima, what you gonna do? Oh! You went a little too greedy there, my friend. Just a little bit too greedy. Oh no, Kima, who are you gonna stop? Right now, it is Foglight. Poor Foglight. Yep. Yep, Kima said she was gonna bust. She busted me. Suitably confused. Legends is Team Kima, as he is. Oh no, you gotta have 12. You better not bust me on a 3. That's right. Busting me on a 3 is rude. Well, Foglight, you're winning. You know the winner gets the target. You had to have seen that coming. Oh dear. Stop. Ah! One more, one more, one more. Oh goodness. Ah! Oh, I knew it. How did I know? God. I gotta stop. Alliance against the non-Canadian, though. We both busted on a 10. Yeah, we did. But now you're getting all these points. Come on, come on. Ooh, you drew on a 12. Wow. Oh! Oh. No, you should have hit one more. That's so funny. That is so funny. Very nice, nice. Okay, okay. Better not bust me. That's right. Oh, 12. Boo. Earns. Boo earns Mr. Burns. I gotta get more points. Oh, interesting. You're safe, Foglight. And then I see a bus. I would feel so bad. Oh, pseudo confused. Oh, yeah. Oh, now I'm scared. How scared is Kima though? Is Kima gonna hit? Oh, am I gonna bust on a 12? Oh, I busted on a 5! What the hell, game? What the hell? There's the 12. I would have double busted. Go, Foglight, go, Foglight, go! Oh no, you stayed! Oh, I'm still losing. Oh no, you got a +2! Nice. Yes, I got a hit. Yes, I got a bust. What the? 8's supposed to be looking for me, but it's not. Right. Oh, 69. Nice. Oh, Kima has a freeze. Oh, Foglight. Yeah. You're her biggest competitor. Rude again. That's so funny. Ooh, a second chance for Sulu Confused. Oh, they both have a second chance. Oh dear. Oh dear. That second chance came in clutch. You're out of the Canadian Alliance. Oh, flip 3 on. Oh, Sulu Confused. Trying to bust him. He busted. Oh, Kima. You gotta keep going. Oh, no! The second chance is gone. What you gonna do? Oh, no! Then you busted! Oh, with the 7s. That's crazy. Oh, it's me. I'm gonna give it to myself. Oh, no, not a 12! Oh, dear. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Spotlight with a 5. 9. 8. Okay. No, I'm gonna stay. I know someone wants to bust me. I have not been counting 12s. Oh, what? I would have got a second chance. They never. Ah. Ah, I would not have busted. That's sad. Who shuffled this? I know. BGA. Oh, did they shuffle? Oh, the deck's been shuffled, everybody. Oh, Super Kamu's got the doubler. Oh. Be careful, Foglight. I told you to be careful. I told you they reshuffled. Oh, yep, Super Kamu's taking his points and going home. Go, Kima, go, Kima, go. You have 5 out of 7. No! Ah, should have gone. Oh, Super Confused gets a second chance, of course. Why? With the 0. Now I'm rooting for Super Confused to go and beat both of them. Oh, you have to freeze. You gotta freeze Kima. I mean, she's frozen you twice. I was literally thinking I'm gonna bust. So annoying. Road! Ooh, Foglight's really pushing his luck. Super Confused is taking it easy. Oh, what? Oh, he's gonna freeze Super Confused. Oh, that's the thing, yeah. Are you gonna bust though? Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, you were 5 out of 7. You could have kept going. Oh. Oh. Let's see. Come on. Mama needs some points. Okay, that's right. Okay. I'm not catching up to them. Unless they flip 7. But I need a second chance. Oh, like the 8s again! What the hell? The 8s! Those dang 8s! Oh, go. Oh! Oof. Oh! The 12s are coming out to get you. Go super confused. You got this. You got this. Now you gotta stay on the next turn. That's danger right there. Yeah. Are you going for one more? I told you to stay! Oh no, he did stay. It was Kimma that got busted. That's hilarious. Why 11? I know I need points, but 11's gonna bust me, you know? You know, game? Okay. Oh. But no. 4s? I thought we get busted on 11. Not 4s. There's 3 4s out there. Oh, come on. Ooh. Well, then the next one's 11, so either way. So rude. Oh, Kimma stayed. Kimma is... Oh, the fog... Oh. She was right, though. Foglight did bust. Oh, Kimma stayed at 200! Foglight! Oh, you had to hit. Oh. Super confused, you have to choose yourself. There's no other choice. Hopefully, you do not bust. Oh, you do. Boo! Good job, Kimma, winning exactly 200 points. Yeah, you had to try. Great job, everybody. GG's. Yay, Kimma! Good job. I think I am gonna end it here. I know I'm a little early, but I need it clean. There's also no groceries in my fridge right now. Kimma's like, Legends, this one is for you. And Foglight's like, what about the Canadians? Play games all night. That's right. And Legends was Team Kimma. That's right. Yeah, so I have to clean. There's no groceries, so I have to do a grocery shop run. I'm also very busy because I'm also doing other stuff. That's right, Kimma says Team RLK. Roland Rich is in here. He's not here. He didn't get the memo. But yeah. So we're gonna end it early, y'all. And we're going to raid into somebody. Somebody. And me. Flips Fiona is playing Mice and Mystics. So we'll raid into her. Flipsy Fiona. Where are you, Flipsy Fiona? Go. Yeah, I haven't seen Rolling Reggie for a while. I think he was at PAX West, though. So. Please share a lot of love for Flipsy Fiona. Thank you, everyone, for being here. That was a lot of fun. Thank you to the subscribers, Kimma and Cosmic Beat. Thank you for all your support, everybody. So on Thursday, I'm going to play Nature Solo. I think y'all already saw that I got my Kickstarter in. And then on Friday, Phantom's back, joining me for Mountain Goats. Outplay's gonna have a different Mountain Goats coming out. I think it's Mountain Goats Legacy, maybe? So I wanted to play this one. Plus it's on BGA, so y'all can play along too. And then I don't know what I'm doing Sunday, because Sunday I'm supposed to sell games. So I don't know if I may stream from the sell, or I might, stream at night. So this will be on I'm not sure. But yeah, fandom's back. Thank you so much, Cosmic Beat, for redeeming your daily paw. I agree, Fallout. Mountain Goats is very fun. So, Legacy Goats! I know. I am, Kima. I am going to be culling games. Thank you. I don't want to. But I am going to have to. So. And then we'll be selling them. And then I'm going to be like, oh no. But then I'll be like, it's okay. Because, yeah, the water heater's more important. So, there. So, there. But yeah, I had a great birthday weekend. Thank you, everyone. So now we are going to go ahead and... Where's the raid start? Did it not start the raid? Oopsie. Did she leave? Wait. No. Why did the raid not start? Start raid. Okay. Did we raid again? Oh, we did raid. Okay, anyways. We raided. Twice. Cancel. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a good weekend. Stay safe, stay cool, and be kind to one another. Bye!